Hey y'all, Bridget Bartlett here. I am the local business marketing, training, and support specialist for Builderall. Just trying to get things together today. I told you I've been working on a really big project, biggest project of my life, and so I'm scrambling a little bit today. I'm sure as entrepreneurs you are so familiar with this feeling right now. Business project. Where you are all over the place. So it looks like we have Jim is here from Gainesville. Hello, Jim. Mia's here from Sweden. Ray is here from Tampa. Welcome, welcome. Today, I'm going to actually teach you something that I just learned this past week, that we actually have the ability to create a subscription program inside of our super checkout, and we can also create an offer. So let's say, just like Builderall, if you purchase the premium plan for $69.90, there's actually a $1 trial that you can use, and then 30 days later you get charged the full price. So if we have a product like a subscription product like Builderall, but we wanted to offer a special price for the trial period for a 30-day period, we can actually do that inside the super checkout. And like I said, this was new to me, so I am super excited. It's not even a new feature, but it is new to me. So like all things Builderall, super exciting, never stops changing and growing. And so I'm super excited to have this feature. Jim says, hello, Ray and Mia. It's good weather here. You know what? I just love the members of the group, how you guys work together. And honestly, one thing that I have learned the best about Builderall is how when you get together with some like-minded people, and you start brainstorming and working together. Each person has their own skills, and as long as you can respect those skills and work together, really there is no end to what you can accomplish. So Jim, Ray, and Mia, you guys are like my top three action takers here lately. So maybe you should mingle together and try to come up with a plan for, you could work on projects together. And I mean, lots of opportunities. So don't ever feel like you can't reach out to people to help you grow your business. That's what we all do. That's why the community is so amazing. Tyree's here. Tyree is another good resource. See, you guys could create your own Mag 4 and and work with clients. I mean, lots of potential. Okay, so that's my speech on teamwork, because my team is working on a project that's going to bring millions of dollars to Builderall, and so I'm super pumped up about right now, especially about teamwork and just the things that you can accomplish with a team that your brain would never even let you imagine all on your own. So definitely, you guys feel free, email each other, message each other on Facebook, do whatever. I work together. It's so, I just can't tell you the joy it is to have people in your life that understand exactly what you're going through and the goals that you're trying to reach. So Mia's already saying Mag 4, that could possibly be something very special. I think you're right, Mia. I think you're absolutely right. Okay, so let's get into today's training. I've talked enough. So the first thing that we're going to do is go to the super checkout. Okay, so if this is the first time you've ever entered the super checkout, the very first thing you'll be prompted to do is actually enter your business details. Okay, I'm not going to do a full-blown super checkout tutorial here because we have so much of those already, but the goal today is I want to show you how you can actually create a subscription product for one, and then also create a special offer so that you can do that trial that I was explaining. Okay, so before you can create the offer, you have to create the product. Okay, so I'm going to click here to create our product. Now, I'm just going to, we're going to say this is my coaching program. Okay, so let's say I have a coaching program. Let me go ahead and just look for a random image here. Let me see. Let me just try logo and see what images I can find. So let's just choose the Builderall logo. So let's say this is my logo. We'll say the Builderall coaching program, okay? And then of course we want to write some description. This is my Builderall coaching program. Let's see. You have just hit the mother load. I'm going to steal that phrase from Shelley because that's what she loves to tell people when she introduces them to Builderall. She says, "Oh my gosh, you have just hit the mother load. Let me tell you all about it." Okay, so you can write the description there. Obviously, you want to choose whether it's a physical or a digital product. And then you can choose a category here. So since this is actually, we're going to use the example of coaching program, we could say courses or subscriptions. And then we'll go ahead and click next. Here you want to choose your payment gateway. So I'm just going to choose Stripe. That is my preferred payment. And we're going to choose the currency that we're working with, if we want refunds or not. And then here is where we want to choose a subscription payment, okay? So because this is going to be a reoccurring payment, we're going to choose reoccurring. And then if we had any coupons, we could add those here. But here is where we need to create the subscription, okay? So I'm just going to call this coaching subscription, just because I want you to see, where the titles go. Okay, so I'm putting coaching subscription because once we get the final checkout page, you'll know that where it says coaching subscription is where we entered it in here. Okay, because the reason that I do that is because when you're teaching, you want to always think about what would confuse me or what did confuse me when I was first figuring all this out. And sometimes, when you create the product and then you have like a section in there and you're like, I don't understand, where did that come from? That's why when I'm teaching, I like to show you guys, this is, if you don't like this, if you don't like where it says coaching subscription, here is where you want to come back and change it. Subscription. Okay. Now let's say this is a Builderall coaching subscription and we give so much value. I'm going to say that each month this is going to be $997. Okay, that's going to be what our coaching subscription cost is. All right, now I'm going to type in here, this is the description of, it would help if I could spell right. Description of our Builderall coaching subscription program. Okay. All right, so that's where you want to put the description. Now here is where you want to say, how often do you want to charge? Do you want to charge one time a month, a day, a year? Maybe you want to charge multiple days or months, but this is just going to be a monthly reoccurring subscription. So we're going to say $97. We are not going to put a cap on it. We're just going to have them cancel. But if we wanted to say, this was a maybe 5 payment program, or maybe we wanted to only charge them 12 payments because it's for a year contract, something like that, we could select that here. But we actually just want to keep this ongoing until they decide to cancel it. Now, once you create this subscription, you can enable or disable here. But obviously, we want that to be enabled, so we're going to go ahead and click OK. So now we've selected our payment, we've selected reoccurring. We don't have any coupons right now. If we had to worry about the European nation and the VAT, we could select that here. But since I'm in the United States, I'm going to go ahead and click next. And we're not going to worry about an affiliate program here, so we're going to click next. We're going to go ahead and use the 3-step checkout. That's just easier for me, but you can choose, it depends on whatever your purpose is. And you always need, every time you set something up in the super checkout, you always need to have a thank you page and a page designated that you're going to sell it on, okay? So what I'm going to say is I'm just going to choose, let's see, my thank you page. So if they purchased my Builderall coaching program, I probably want to send them to, I probably want to send them to my login here for my training. And what page do I want to sell this on? Let's go ahead and sell it on my home page. Okay, so now we're going to click next. And of course, here's where you want to set up your mailing boss fields, thank you email settings, or abandoned email cart settings. You can select those. We'll go ahead and click next. And there are no restricted areas that we want to release after they've purchased. So we're going to go ahead and click next. But if we wanted to put them in a membership area, here is where you would need to build out the membership area, and then it would show up here if you had any built, and then you could select that. That way when they purchase, that gives them the access to get to the membership area. So I'm going to click next. And then, of course, if you had any external scripts or social proof, webhooks, any of that stuff, you could select that there. But for this purpose, we're going to go ahead and click next. Once you've read through all the terms and conditions, you click I accept the terms and then create the product. Okay, so now we have created our coaching program product, but we don't have a trial for it yet. Okay, so now what we need to do is go to offers. All right, so if we go to create offer, you go ahead and get a drink here. It's a lot of talking, it makes my throat dry. Okay, so let's say we want to create a $1 trial for the first 30 days for our coaching program. Okay, so let's actually call this offer $1 trial for 30 days. And then we want to choose the product that we are going to create an offer for. Okay, so all of these are products in my store. So I'm just going to choose which product in my store I want to create this offer for. So it's going to be the coaching program. And here is where I want to select a thank you page or an upsell page. So I'm actually just going to choose my thank you page again to be the login page. And then I want to sell this page on my home page, which is actually called Bridget Bartlett. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. And then I'm going to add a description. So I'm going to say this is my Builderall 30-day trial for $1 description. Okay, so once you've added all of that, you're going to click next. Now you can decide what discount you want to give them. So if you wanted to give them a discount, and then you can actually select from the coupon list any refunds you want to offer. You can actually limit this. So maybe you only want to take 5 students in your program and you only want to give this offer out to 5 people. Then you could actually limit that, or you can keep this checked if you wanted it to be unlimited. So we're going to go ahead and leave that as is. We're going to click next. So here's where the magic happens, okay? So now we have our coaching subscription created, and it says coaching program, $997 a month. But here is where you want to select your trial, okay? So if you check this box here, you can actually choose how many months do you want this trial or this trial price to be active. Okay, so it says set your promotional value for this period. So we're going to say for the first 30 days, it's going to be $1. And then we're going to actually tell it 1 month by putting a 1 here. Okay, so now if we click save, and we go to links, you'll see here's the offer page. And if I'm not wrong, this is actually just the home page of my website, because that's the page that we told them we were going to sell it on. Okay, so that's the home page of my website, but here would be the checkout URL. So here would be what I would attach to a button or send someone in a link to my email list or something like that. Okay, so you see it says $1 trial for 30 days. This is my Builderall 30-day trial for $1. Okay, so you'll see it has the original price here, and it says $1 every month. They would click continue. And then you can see here, so it does make it very clear, $1 trial for 30 days, has the original price, and then it says promotional value $1, okay? So that is actually, once they enter their credit card information and they agree to the plan, their card will be charged $1. And then in 30 days, their card would be charged $997. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys how super, super cool that is, that we have the ability to do that. And Tyree, Mia, Jem, and Ray, if you guys go create your Mag 4, I definitely want to hear about it. And who knows? If you guys set all this stuff up, I mean, we may be sending you clients. You may find, that there's lots of people who need a team of Builderall marketers who know what they're doing. So I wish you all great, great success. I would love to see more Builderall users doing what we've done with the Mag 5, because as one, we could not accomplish what we can as a team. So I am all about the teamwork. I really encourage you guys to team up together and fast track what would normally take you twice as long or 4 or 5 times as long. You can actually fast track your success very quickly with a team. So I wish you all the best and success, and I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Go build it with Builderall.